Hey there, Judy Mick, the Streaking Runner here. Today I was going to talk about my favorite race, and I was thinking about it this morning when I was running, and it's hard to pick just one. I've run Marine Corps Marathon twice, which was an absolute wonderful experience. In fact, it was my first marathon. I've run Disney Marathon 3 times, which is so much fun. But regarding those two races, I'm glad I ran both of those, as we say, back in the day, because it's so hard to get in those now with the lottery and everything. And I'm glad I came through when all you had to do was just sign up and show up. But that's not to say I won't do them again, because they're really cool races. Another one of my favorite marathons was the A1A Marathon in Fort Lauderdale, because you just went up A1A and around and came back down. So you were along the beach for a good part of the way. So that was a fun marathon. One of my other favorite races, and I really wish this race would come back, but logistically I'm sure it was just a nightmare for them, was a marathon they did across the Chesapeake Bay Bridge. And they bust you out, and you started just before sunrise, and you came across the Chesapeake Bay as the sun was coming up. It was absolutely gorgeous, and you ran the bridges and through the tunnels, which I like to run bridges and tunnels, so I thought it was a really cool race. But they only did that one year, so I'm really glad that I got to do it that year. And there's another race that I love to do in Virginia Beach. It used to be the Surf and Santa 10-miler, and last year they changed it to a 5-miler, which I was kind of disappointed, but it was nice. It was still nice to do. And I love the Virginia Beach area anyway. And this run, to back up the story, at Christmas time at Virginia Beach, if you've ever been to Virginia Beach, you know they have a boardwalk. Well, they put all these Christmas lights on the beach. They put like overhead, like archways over the boardwalk, and it's really, really nice. In fact, at night, they'll even let cars drive down the boardwalk so that you can go through all the lights. Well, for this race, they hold everything up, and you can run through the lights, and that's pretty cool. And I've done that for the last several years and signed up to do it again this year. But I guess right now my favorite race is the Key West Half Marathon. I've done it the last 3 years. It's in January, and of course Key West. And I've always done a marathon or half marathon in Florida in January or February to escape the cold and the snow. So first of all, you gotta love a half marathon that's in Key West. It's just fun. It's basically flat. You're also coming by the water as the sun's coming up, which is really so nice. I just love it so much. And I love the Key West area. I love the laid backness of it. So we make like a little mini vacation of it. We'll try to take off a week to 10 days, and we'll spend time in Key West, and then we'll move on up to some of the Middle Keys. Actually, we stay in Marathon some too. But anyway, the Key West Marathon, it's a smaller half marathon. It's a smaller race, but it's nice. It's well put together, and you gotta love the cool shirts that they give. This was last year's shirt. I mean, come on, how cool is that? But anyway, it's a great race. It's fun to escape in the middle of winter. So it's one that if you're thinking about doing a winter marathon or half marathon, come join me in Key West. I'll be there this year. So those are some of my favorite races, and there's been, a lot along the way. So it's really hard to just pick out one favorite, but my Key West Half Marathon, that's one that will probably be on my to-do list every year for a long time. Y'all have a great day. We'll talk to you again.